Hello everybody, so this is the first episode of Kitchen Randoms. What are these videos about? It's just medic mom with 2 kids under 6 trying to live life, cook healthy, feed my kids healthy meals. And what these videos are just recipes I've created on the random that I'm sharing with you. They're usually probably recipes that I've created after walking into the store, picking up something, and then bringing it home to cook and creating something that's, edible. Now, this is a turkey meal that I created a few days ago. It was turkey with a bone in. You can actually see the bone in there. Brought it home, washed it with some lemon, squeezed some lemon, put it in some water, and then washed the meat very well. Seasoned it with seasoning that I'll show you later on in the video, and then threw on some scotch bonnets or habanero pepper. In Ghana, I think we call it bakushito. Yes, so threw on some bakushito, just left it on the fire and allowed it to steam. Once I worked in the mixture, just left it on there. So what did I season this with? I'm gonna show you in a few minutes what I put in there, but it's usually 4 different seasonings that I used, and then I also used my homemade seasoning, which I will show you later on in the video. So what I did was to leave this on to season for some time. You can see it there cooking. So to season, I used the Badia curry season, adobo, some salt, and this Korean air fryer seasoning that I found in Tesco. You can see that in the picture in there. It's quite good. It brings out the flavor in a lot of the meals that I make. Now this is the homemade seasoning that I made. I'm gonna quickly go through what I do and how I make this. So there are a bunch of ingredients that I select and I blend, and I just have it in bulk quantities at home, and I use this as the base for most of the seasoning that I make. So you can see that there. We have some onions, red onions. I don't know why. I like to always mix my red onions and my white onions or yellow onions. I have some garlic, I have some red pepper, and I have some ginger. And that's all I actually put in my seasoning, and that's about it. So being a busy mom, the trick is to always have a lot of your food prepared over a long period. Prepared ahead of time before you start the cooking process. So what I try to do is to blend a lot of the onions, the red, the yellow, the ginger, the garlic, the red pepper. That's all I put in my seasoning. So I just buy a lot of these ingredients, blend them all at once, and make sure I have a large quantity so that whenever I'm seasoning my meats, my chickens, my beef, I have enough to go. So yep, that's what the turkey is starting to look like. It's looking good. And this is the oil we're going to be frying it in. So yep, there we go. At this point, I started to put some of the turkey in the oil to fry it. I don't know if you've noticed, but I left the bone in the turkey to cook with everything else. And the reason why I did that was, for those of you that know, we know that the bone marrow, when it cooks in stock, brings out a different taste and completely changes the taste of the food. It gives it a flavor that you can't get without the bone. So that's why I kept that in. Obviously, I'm not going to be frying it, but it was definitely good to have cooking with everything else and to marinate. So this is when I started making the stew or the sauce. So like I said, I always love to mix my red and my yellow, and there's no right or wrong way to do it, but this is just how I do it. So what I did was, to give extra flavor, I actually tried sprinkling I sprinkled some rosemary in the oil that was used to fry the turkey, and then I scooped some of that oil into my pan to make my turkey sauce. So you see that there, you see some flecks of rosemary sitting in there. So at this point, I've added some more habanero, added my tomato sauce. I'm adding my turkey stock now, and I'm going to throw the bone in there as well to bring out some more flavor from the bone marrow like I talked about before. So it's and just blending everything together, and the idea is to leave this on fire to cook straight through. You can add some more pepper if you want. That's the turkey frying, and this is what the turkey looks like. Trust me, that rosemary in there I think definitely enhanced the flavor a lot more. I've never tried that before. This was the first time, and it turned out very, very well. So this is what our stew is looking like at about 15 minutes, and looks really, really good, tastes really good. And that's the turkey looking amazing. Enjoy. Let me know what you think. Quick side note, a much healthier alternative would have been to air fry the turkey after steaming it. Try that. Let me know what you think.